When the left loses an election, yes, they grumble about it and they say things they shouldn't, like he's an illegitimate president. They don't actually try to stay in office. Kamala Harris.
Hang on a second. Bill, if Hillary Clinton and the Democrats got their way when they were challenging Trump and saying he was an illegitimate president in 2016, and they somehow got that bullshit Steele dossier to somehow, which was, by the way, all completely nonsense.
You watch too much Fox News.
No, I don't watch Fox News at all.
Bill Maher gets destroyed, absolutely humiliated by an A-list Hollywood actor, Zachary Levi, because Zachary is, quite frankly, sick and tired of woke, corrupt Hollywood, and he calls them out and is definitely not afraid to call them out on Bill Maher's own podcast. And Bill Maher kind of gets embarrassed. And you know what? You got to hand it to Bill Maher a little bit because he's willing to have people who he disagrees with on his podcast. That's not the standard, to say the least, with most people on the left. So give him credit where credit is due, but let's just get straight into it. Today's a fun one.
You have grace with people because they are also, in their hearts, they think they're voting for the right thing. They think they're fighting for the right thing.
No.
They've just been deceived,
We know we are.
you know.
Again,
and maybe we have.
I think, MSNBC is a giant problem at this point, but don't tell me that Tucker Carlson isn't.
I don't know that Tucker Carlson is more of a problem. I think Tucker Carlson might be. No, seriously. Hear me out.
Oh, it's okay.
Tucker Carlson is at least saying things he actually believes and that I think he's done a lot of research.
We actually have proof that is not the case because you must have seen this story. You seem so well informed.
I'm pretty well informed, but I don't catch everything.
You're very.
I don't catch everything.
Okay. It came out. His text came out in the lawsuit. I mean, Fox News had to pay $780 million. You remember this after the 2020 election because they claimed falsely about election stealing stuff that Trump had trumped up to get them to say, and Tucker Carlson, we have his private text where he's saying that he absolutely doesn't believe this, and he's savaging Trump. So that's how we know he's full of shit, because we have it. We have the actual text in complete diametrically opposition to what he was saying on the air about, Dominion voting systems and all this bullshit that they try.
Okay, I can agree with you on that, Bill. The mainstream media, these big corporate news outlets are a problem. That's why you see people turning away from the mainstream media. They're turning to independent podcasters, political commentators, or whoever they want to watch online because they agree with them, the independent political commentators. It's such a difference, obviously.
And again, this is the main difference between the left and the right here. When the left
Please tell me, Bill, please.
loses an election, yes, they grumble about it and they say things they shouldn't, like he's an illegitimate president. They don't actually try to stay in office. Kamala Harris.
Hang on a second. Bill, if Hillary Clinton and the Democrats got their way when they were challenging Trump and saying he was an illegitimate president.
Remember Russia collusion, Russia? Donald Trump's own FBI was investigating him and working against him and colluding with the Democrats. Remember that? Oh, yeah. Sorry, forgot about that little amnesia. Bill Maher, I guess, is getting a little old, apparently. Him and Joe. Senile libs.
In 2016. And they somehow got that bullshit Steele dossier to somehow, which was.
Can I just say, it is amazing and so refreshing to see a Hollywood actor say these things. Seriously, people think it's brave to come out of the closet, even though you get celebrated for that these days. But no, it's even braver to come out of the conservative closet, especially in Hollywood. Seriously. By the way, if you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe. I post 2 new videos every single day. Like, comment, do it all. It really helps boost the video in the algorithm, and it helps this channel out because YouTube likes to censor channels that speak the truth like mine does.
By the way, all completely nonsense.
You watch too much Fox News.
No, I don't watch Fox News at all.
Fox News sucks. Come on.
Sir, this is
I legitimately do not watch Fox News.
Well, you're getting this
hold on a second.
Like, Bill, no, you wish we were watching Fox News. Fox News is even too centrist for us, okay? I mean, I'm speaking on behalf of Zachary Levi. I don't know if that's really where he's going, but on my own behalf, yeah, Fox News is pretty much like TYT is to the radical far left. You know what I mean? Smart ones get it.
Bill, did Hillary not did they not all think that he was a Russian asset, and that Russia had fixed the election?
Okay.
Was that not what they were saying?
Okay, but I got to explain to you the difference.
Was it not?
And then we don't have to talk about this all night. I will. But here's the difference. 2016, Trump pulls an inside straight and wins the Electoral College.
Yeah.
Hillary acknowledges this happened, concedes the election before the cock crows the next day. Same as this time. Kamala Harris conceded the election, said, I lost. There's no lawsuits. There's no demanding recounts. There's none of this bullshit. There's, I trust the system, and I say the other guy won. Now, what happened after that, the Russia thing, first of all, that's completely debatable. But if you really think that there's some sort of equivalency here between after the guy who you admit won the election is in office, carping about him, saying, oh, the election was unfair because of this or that, that has gone on throughout history. But nobody has done what he did, which is he still has not conceded the 2020 election. Took it to court 63 times, was laughed out of court 63 times, pressured the Justice Department to not, asked his supporters to march on the Capitol.
He didn't ask them to do that.
Okay, but
and also he requested the National Guard, and it's been confirmed that he was denied by Pelosi.
But the point is that by not conceding the election, never saying from November, whatever day that election was, November 5th or something, to January 6th, he had 2 months to say to his supporters, yeah, we lost. We'll come back next time. You don't win them all, like every other president and candidate ever did, including when it was possibly not kosher, like Nixon in 1960, Al Gore in 2000, but they did it. They came out and said
after a recount.
If you don't get why that's completely different than whatever you're trying to say is an equivalency, then I can't talk more about this. I just have to accept this. Let me
clarify though.
But it is.
I'm actually not. But I'm not trying to excuse all of that.
It's as crazy as.
I really love how Zachary Levi here is not gaining or giving Bill Maher an inch. He's not giving him any ground. That is pretty remarkable. Good for him.
I'm not saying that have babies on the other side.
That's straight getting into science and biology.
No, but it is.
No, there's a lot more nuance than that in this.
No, there isn't.
Hold on a second.
There's no nuance.
I'm not saying that the way that he took that was the right way to do it. I agree with you. I don't think he should have done it that way. If he actually thought that the election was being stolen, he should have done something else about that as opposed to getting lost in his ego, which he did, which he does a lot. And I don't like that about Trump. I don't like that he does have, as part of his superpower, it is this ego that has protected him and made him strong and powerful and capable of being very charming and doing all the things he's done. And listen, I know a lot of people that know him. I'm like, personally, I've never met him, but the people that do know him on a personal level will speak to the fact that he is a human. There's a human in there who really does want the best. Right. Did he handle it in the best way? I agree with you. I don't think he did.
Which, same.
I don't.
Handle it in the best way is like a super charitable way.
I think.
Talk about describing something in such a super charitable way. The people on the left who support abortion say it's pro-choice and it's women's rights and a woman's right to choose what she wants to do with her body. But it's about really unaliving an innocent baby, and all babies are innocent. So the left is the ones who are way too strategic in a devilishly good way with their phrasing of ideas and their positions and their marketing, okay?
Characterizing, but there's a lot not conceding the election, the cornerstone of what democracy is.
Let me ask you a question.
So can we get off this? I mean,
okay, what else do you want to talk about?
Because it's just...
Bill Maher's like, can we stop talking about this? Because you're really exposing me for the idiot fraud that I am. Ugh, it's so uncomfortable. Good, I'm happy. I'm enjoying this. Comment MAGA if you're also enjoying this. It also helps boost the video in the algorithm.
Frustrating. For both of us.
Let's talk about something else. What do you want to talk about?
Let's do that.
He is so uncomfortable. This is hilarious.
Let's talk about what are you smoking? Are you smoking sativa or indica?
And I ain't mad at you.
Oh, buddy,
I ain't mad.
We good. Don't worry about it.
I ain't mad at you.
I love this show.
Me too. And but Again, I'm the man in the middle. I feel like I'm the perfect
you're
one in
not.
this country to bring us together because I never get mad at anybody. The right loves me because I'm able to, when the left needs to have a knife put in their gut, they all say this to me. Nobody does it like you, Bill, because I know them, and also I can do it better. You know, I mean, they don't have any like great comedians on the right. It's okay.
Well, I'll beg to differ a little bit there, but I do think Bill has a point. And that's actually kind of like the premise of, if you guys don't know, I'm doing a podcast now with Luke Beasley. He has like over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I will make sure to link his channel down below. We do a weekly podcast now called The Grudge, where we kind of debate political topics going on. And it's, as a conservative, it's very refreshing to see a liberal who's willing to at least speak to me and be in the same room as me, because I feel like a lot of people on the right really do believe, and I think they're valid, like these concerns are valid, that the left refuses to speak to us because they think that we're all like racist Nazis. So I think that even though I disagree with Bill Maher on a lot of issues, I can commend him. Likewise I can commend Luke Beasley on the fact that they're willing to sit in the room and have a conversation with people that they disagree with. And let me tell you, it's not that brave. It's not. However, if you look at their audiences, and even Luke Beasley, his comments are like, why are you platforming her? Why do you want to talk to her? I don't want to see her. So it's kind of, courageous in that own sense, because they could be pissing off their own audiences. But I think that we should not that we should concede everything to the left, obviously, but I think America has been missing the components of having people who disagree with each other in the same room talking about things, and it doesn't need to be the other one is the devil. You know what I mean? Like, can we just get in the room, talk about issues, and then we can go hang out after? I think that's something we can all agree on. That is a great goal of the show. So I'll make sure that I put it in the description box down below. So go check it out. Go fight for your girl in the comments, because everyone hates me in the comments. We have a lot of fun there. It gets fiery. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.